Hello, hello. Hello, dear friends. How are we doing today? My name is Tessa Fife, and on this video I wanted to share 3 ways that you can apply the law of detachment to your life. 3 ways to apply the law of detachment to your life. Hi Helen, I'll give you a wave. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big fan of Deepak Chopra, and this is one of his best-selling books. I guess all of his books are best-selling, but it goes back a long time. Hi Katya, how's it going? Helen says hi. Hi, Helen. And just to show you how old this book is, it's called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. And just to show you how long ago he wrote it, this was him when he wrote it. And, you know, anyone who knows Deepak Chopra now will know that he's considerably more mature in years. Anyway, so this is a really great book, and it's one of the books that I have on my shelf, which I pick up and I dip into every so often. So what I wanted to share with you today, if you'll indulge me, I was just going to share a couple of just a few little pointers from his chapter on detachment. So if you're thinking, well, Tessa, what is the law of detachment? This book is all about 7 spiritual laws of success. You hear people talk a lot about the law of attraction, but there are so many other different laws which all have an impact on us. Hi, Razu, nice to see you. So this is all about Deepak Chopra, Razu, and the law of detachment. So if you're thinking what it is, he says, in detachment lies the wisdom of uncertainty. In the wisdom of uncertainty lies the freedom from our past, from the unknown, which is the prison of past conditioning. Yeah, this is quite strong language. And in our willingness to step into the unknown, into the field of all possibilities, we surrender ourselves to the creative mind that orchestrates the dance of the universe. Hi, Joni, I'll give you a wave. So basically, the law of detachment is if there's something in life that you want, this law says that you should be detached from it, which kind of sounds backwards, right? The law of detachment says, in order to acquire anything in the physical universe, you have to relinquish your attachment to it. It doesn't mean that you give up the intention to create your desire. You don't give up the intention. And you don't give up the desire, but you do give up your attachment to it, your attachment to the result, yeah? It's a very powerful thing to do, says Deepak Chopra. The moment you relinquish your attachment to the result, combining one-pointed intention with detachment at the same time, you will have exactly what you desire. What does that mean? Okay, detachment rather, is based on the unquestioning belief in the power of your true self. So when you detach from the result of something, basically you are putting out into the universe that you completely trust and you completely believe that this thing is going to happen because you're detached. Yeah? It's interesting, isn't it? Razu's giving me a thumbs up. So attachment, he's saying, on the other hand, is based on fear. It's based on insecurity. And the need for security is based on not knowing your true self. Yeah? So the source of wealth, of abundance, or of anything in the physical world is the self. But it's the consciousness that knows how to fulfill every need. Everything else is a symbol. So this is what he says about physical things. Cars, houses, banknotes, clothes, airplanes. Symbols are transitory. They come and they go. Chasing symbols is like settling for the map instead of the territory, instead of the land. It just creates anxiety. It ends up making you feel hollow and empty inside because you exchange yourself for the symbols of yourself. Yeah? So this is the bit that I really love, and this is what I'm going to stop with before looking at the 3 steps to take. Attachment comes from poverty consciousness. I'll repeat that. Attachment comes from poverty consciousness, because attachment is always an attachment to symbols, to things. Detachment is synonymous with wealth consciousness. I'll say that again. Detachment is synonymous with wealth consciousness. Yeah? Because with detachment, there is a freedom to create. Yeah? So attachment is not leading us to freedom, because we are basically saying we're going to hold on to this request tightly because we don't trust that it's going to happen. But when you release it and you're detaching yourself from it, there comes the freedom, there comes the trust, and that's what makes it happen sooner. Yeah, I told you it was good, right? And the last bit here, only from detached involvement can one have joy and laughter. Then the symbols of wealth are created spontaneously and effortlessly. Without detachment, we are prisoners of helplessness, of hopelessness, of mundane needs, of trivial concerns, of quiet desperation and seriousness. The distinctive features of everyday, mediocre existence and poverty consciousness. Honestly, guys, this book is just amazing. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra, when he was a bit of a young guy, but it's fantastic. So the law of detachment is about not grasping on to those things that you desire, even though it sounds backwards to us. You would think, well, yeah, you know, I want to have that house, I want to have that car, so every day it's like, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. But that is really being attached to the outcome. Whereas what this is saying, the law of detachment, is about, yes, we're owning that desire for the house or the car or whatever. Yes, we're owning that desire, we're recognizing that desire, and we're putting it in place, but then we're letting it go. It's like a trust that you know that it's gonna happen. Yeah? Anyway, so I entitled the video 3 steps to take to apply the law of attachment in your life. Okay, so let me give you those 3 steps as set out by Deepak, which is very cool. Okay. Number 1, it's all about making these commitments to yourself. So number 1, today I will commit myself to detachment. Yeah, so you're basically making these commitments to yourself, so we can make them together. Number 1, today I will commit myself to detachment. I will allow myself and those around me the freedom to be as they are. I will not rigidly impose my idea of how things should be. I will not force solutions on problems, thereby creating new problems. I will participate in everything with detached involvement. Okay? That's the first step. That's the first commitment. Number 2, today I will factor in uncertainty as an essential ingredient of my experience. In my willingness to accept uncertainty, solutions will spontaneously emerge out of the problem, out of the confusion, the disorder, and the chaos. The more uncertain things seem to be, the more secure I will feel, because uncertainty is my path to freedom. Through the wisdom of uncertainty, I will find my security. Yeah? So that's the second step. That's the second commitment we're making. And the last one, the very last one, I will step into the field of all possibilities and anticipate the excitement that can occur when I remain open to an infinity of choices. When I step into the field of all possibilities, I will experience all the fun, all the adventure, all the magic, and all the mystery of life. So there we go, a little taster on 3 steps to apply the law of detachment to your life. It's a great book, which is from my shelf, courtesy of Deepak Chopra, and it's a bit of food for thought. So I hope that you've gotten value from this video and it's given you something to think about. Maybe you already practice the law of detachment. Maybe it's something that you're familiar with. If that's the case, comment down below and I'd love to know, what's your take on it? What's your experience of applying it to your life? Maybe this is the first you've heard of it. You're thinking, what's Tessa talking about? The law of detachment. What is that? Why do I need to know about that? Comment down below equally. Let me know that. And if you want more of the details of this book that you can get, which is a brilliant book and it's very easy to read. It's nice font and it's not very thick. Then comment down below and I can give you that as well. But it is very interesting, I think, not being so grasping of things that we desire and letting go of the result, being detached from the result. It's liberating, but it also just, it's very freeing. But it's a great way to practice our belief in ourselves and our belief in the universe, our belief in what is coming to us in our lives, and that releases us to have a joy in the simplicity of every day and to have a real sense of gratitude in everything that we do. My name is Tessa Fife. I'm sending you my light and my love. Thank you so much for joining me live. I appreciate you, and I look forward to hearing from you. Feel free to send me a direct message if you want to chat more. I'm always answering all of my messages, and it's lovely to get them. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.